This is Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, a bizarre PlayStation 1 game that I remember playing. Wow, did I play it? I probably played a demo because I was getting the PlayStation magazine every single month. So it seems likely the demo would have come out for this. So this game is based on a TV show of the same name, and that aired in America end of 2000, early 2001. By the time this game had come out in Europe, or in the UK, the show had finished airing in America. It seemed like it was one of those shows that aired 5 times a day, and there was 65 episodes. So I was trying to tell. Oh, okay, there is options. This game's built by Traveller's Tales, who are the people who did Toy Story 2. So I'm expecting something very similar. Difficulty. Alright, I'll just leave that at the default. I'm sure it will all be fine. And we'll jump in. Yeah, so this is a PlayStation game. I believe it came out for PC. It was supposed to come out for N64 and didn't. Because why would you release an N64 game in 2001? It also apparently came out for the Dreamcast, which is interesting. I think I've seen it, in fact. I'm sure I've seen the box art for it.
Stop! In the name of Star Command. Sorry, no can do.
Perhaps it shouldn't be a surprise that they didn't get Tim Allen to do the voice. And it's yeah, it's a 3D platformer, and it sort of controls in a very similar fashion to Toy Story 2. What is that? Stop shooting me! So you can't press and hold to charge the weapon in this game like you could in Toy Story 2. It's just literally just a hold square and he fires. He can sort of strafe. Okay, do some circle strafing. Blech. Blech. That's a really irritating sound effect. Right. So I can control the camera with the right analog stick. Okay, I can't go on that thing. I can collect him. I'm assuming it's an extra life. Ooh. What are you doing back up here? Did I not kill you dead once? I quite enjoy the fact there's a big arrow in the top of the bottom of the screen, sorry, which tells you where to go, despite the fact that this is so far has just been a corridor. Oh, jetpack! I wonder what that was. I kind of assumed it from the top right of the screen, but graphically this looks okay. Sort of cell shady sort of look to it. Looks probably more like the cartoon than it does the movie. So the question is, what's the jetpack for? Does it have a use? Go up and get the health pack. I can jump up here. What's that down there? Don't know what that is. I'm going to ignore it. Ah. You can just press square on that. Oh no, you can just jump on it. This music is about as... Wait! He's got a skateboard! This game came out in the 2000s, didn't it? The era of skateboard. And this little... He holds the board like he's doing a trick. How long does this shield last? I assume when I got the shield it was like a temporary thing. It's the number of hits then. Cool. Oh, I've got to find those things. Right, okay, they're not lives. The hell is that thing? That looks like a cat in a space suit. I don't think I need to tell you that this is a weird game. I also probably don't need to tell you that this so far has been a pretty run-of-the-mill platformer. Apparently I took too long to get to the end of the level. Is there seriously a time limit for these levels? It would seem so, yes. That's unfortunate. What is that music? Alright, this time we'll rush it then. Oh, there's a briefing.
A farmer from Joad just called in a 911. You stop by and check it out. Okay, Buzz. Let's run through some of the basics. You start with a standard issue laser. Any add-ons are going to cost you some Galactic Alliance credits, or GACs for short. Now, Buzz, your mission in each level is to arrest the bad guy. You can't beat the criminals early. You can only make an arrest at their getaway spot. Buzz, along the way, save as many of the LGMs as you can. Now, Buzz, your mission in each level is to arrest the bad guy. Simple enough, right? Wrong! You can't arrest the bad guys until you reach their getaway spot. Track them to the getaway spot and stop them. If the bad guys get to their getaway spot before you, you only have 15 seconds to catch up with them. Otherwise, you lose, Ranger. If you get to the getaway spot before the criminals, Mirror will be there to reward your efforts.
That's
okay, Buzz.
Complicated and convoluted.
Start with a standard issue laser.
Right, okay. Now I understand. This is why you should listen to things before you just jump in.
Lightyear could handle this one in hypersleep.
I also appreciate clips of things that are so short that you wonder why they even bothered. 4-second video clip. Right.
Stop! In the name of Star Command. Sorry, no can do, Lightyear.
Now I know it's a rush to the end. It surely doesn't matter if I have enough health. You make it to the end. Oh, I'm trapped. I have a variety of weapons though. So it's literally just a race. This is such a weird concept. This would explain the skateboard. Why even make a platformer? This is such a weird game. At least in Toy Story 2 you had objectives and a different variety of gameplay. This kind of feels like a missed opportunity in some ways. Did he race all of his enemies in the 65 episodes of the TV show? Weird Devil Cat's back. I don't know what those. Oh, giving me money in the top, bottom of the screen, but I don't know what the money's for. It's just collectibles, or if there's actually a reason to collect it. Alright, I'm determined. Not to lose this one. I can see him crawling up on me. Oh, I wasn't that far off then.
I got this one, Buzz.
Thanks, Mira.
Always willing to lend a helping hand.
Ow!
Ow! A boss fight? The hell is that noise? Is there a lock on? That's a horrible sound. Ow. That's like a bad parody of John Travolta. You guys. Well, all those years of circle strafing. Circle strafing? Good God. Circle strafing. Time with it today. I mean, all my days as a circle strafer have helped me out quite considerably. Where is he? This combat feels rough because there's no lock on, as far as I can tell. Hey! I arrested him by making him explode. Surely that is me killing him. There's no other way you can frame that.
Good job, Rangers. You can always count on us, sir.
There was 3 seconds of... What is the point? Did they run out of disk space? Or Disney's super stingy with the video footage? Because Traveller's Tales have been doing Disney games for years and years and years before this, so they clearly were trusted. Nah, let's not save. I don't think I'll be coming back to this after this. Flamer.
Buzz, you remember Gravatina. Well, she's on the loose again, and I need you to corral her. Okay, Buzz, let's run through some of the basics. You start with a standard issue laser. Any add-ons are going to cost you some Galactic Alliance credits, or GACs for short. Now, Buzz, your mission in each level is to arrest the bad...
Alright, so you're just going to say me the same exact stuff over and over again. Don't need to listen to that again.
I am Gravatina, the mistress of mass and all of
Whoa!
attraction. And I have a crush on you.
I mean, at least that was longer than 3 seconds.
Buzz, does it have to come to this?
There's only room in my life for one lady, Star Command.
No one refuses me.
Okay, so we're doing exactly the same thing in level 2. Ow! That leech is eating my brain. Oh, I see. Those numbers on the outside are the amount of credits that you have in the bottom left. Oh, this all starts to make some sense. Oh no. Oh, good. Yeah, there you go. Oh, these controls. That's better. What did that accomplish? She's further ahead of me than I would like, so... Come on. Come on, Buzz, move your ass. It's quite detailed. The environments are different so far. This just seems like a spectacular waste of art resources to make a game where you have to rush through and not really appreciate the level design because you're fighting against someone? Zerg. I'm hoping that was a shortcut. I'm making time, but not a great deal of it. Let's go down this one. Oh, I can see her giant planet-shaped brain. God. That sucks. Well, I made it this time.
Comes down to this, Buzz. A fight?
I'm afraid so, Gravatina. Unless you'd like to surrender peacefully.
I'm afraid not, darling.
She's only got 2 hearts of 2 circles of health. Right. Okay, so shooting does not help. Right. So what else can I do? I don't think that's... Oh, it is hurting her.
I'm afraid not, darling.
This swimmy camera's not helping. These are uninspired boss battles. I've got to say that. I expect more imagination from a game like this, to be honest. This is dull. And not fun, either. I could, you know, accept uninspired if the actual gameplay was fun to do, but so far this just seems boring. Which I guess maybe you should expect that from a 2001 PlayStation game based on an animated series that no one remembers. Okay, now I've run out of ammo. Is she going to explode from all the bullets? Yes. I'm sorry. Buzz Lightyear is straight up murdering those fools.
Yes. It's time you learn that while you may conquer worlds, you cannot bend the will of men. Gravatina, you're a very, very evil lady, but somewhere there's a fellow who thinks evil and a great big head are just about the best things a girl could have.
Really?
Well, sure. And someday, Gravatina, when they finally let him out of that little room that they've got him locked up in, he'll move the heavens to find you. That's how love is. And in the meantime, keep that pretty little nose of yours clean.
Wow. What a world we live in. Buzz Lightyear. What the hell was that? Oh. I don't want to play any more of this game. I thought this would be a nice, light platformer. Maybe Buzz Lightyear should keep his pretty little nose out of trouble. Well, that's Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. I expected more of Traveller's Tales, but like I say, late era PlayStation 1 game. The TV show literally finished before the game came out in the UK. What more can you say than that?